It was Chol HaMoed. And my wife and my kids decided they want to go apple picking. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's not my hobby to go apple picking, but I did it not willingly. So I went. And when I got there, they gave you a list of all the different apples and different orchards. And I was so impressed. I said, look at this. Yishtabach Shemo. I'm looking around, and I look at the list, and I see that there's so many different apples. There's the Granny Smith, and there's the Wine Sap, and there's the Macintosh. And why did Hashem create all these apples? Hashem could have created one apple, and I'm sure none of us would have ever lost sleep for it. I'm sure one apple in the world is fine. One type of apple. But no, He created all different types of apples. And this apple you cook with, and this apple you bake with, and this apple you make applesauce with, and this one you make juice with. There's so many different apples. But Hashem could have just created one type of apple. Why did He have to create all these apples? Because He wants you to enjoy them. Every single one of them are unique. And Hashem says, I'm waiting for you to enjoy this world. And when you look at the apple, who do you see behind that apple? You see Hashem. You ask yourself, Hashem didn't have to create so many different types of apples. And when you make a bracha, this is one of the kavanot we should have. Wow, Hashem, you created such a perfect world, such a beautiful world, with so many different types of fruits. And they have color. They're appetizing. And they have vitamins. And they even have a shape. And what's the shape of every fruit? It's a circle. Imagine holding a square fruit. Is that comfortable to hold? Or a triangle fruit? No, it had to be a circle because that's the most convenient shape to hold. And not only that, but it has color, so it makes it more attracting. Have you noticed, as Rav Vigna Miller, that the color is always on the outside of the peel, not on the inside? If it was all a mistake, and God wasn't involved, and this was all haphazard and a roll of dice, a coincidence, I would think that if something just like this happened, so maybe if there was such a thing as color, maybe the color should have been behind the peel. No, it's on the outside of the peel, because you wouldn't see it if it was behind the peel. Oh, go ahead, peel it, and you'll see that the peel has the color, but it's on the outside. And where did this apple come from? From a little seed. What are you going to do with it when you see a seed? You're going to throw it on the ground, but that's exactly what it wants you to do, because it needs to grow. And it tricks you. I got you. You thought I was garbage. But then when you threw me in, look what I became. I flourished. I became a tree. I gave over oxygen. And guess who needs oxygen? Awesome. We do. Imagine that. Imagine that. And what do we give off? Carbon dioxide. And guess who needs the carbon dioxide? Huh? We have a good partnership. Hashem is very creative. Okay? How about this? Take this into consideration. You ever peel an orange? My favorite example. Peel an orange. Have you noticed? And have you ever appreciated that all the oranges are cut up? Every single orange is always cut up. It's like a perfect slice of pizza. I try to make perfect slices. I can't get the perfect slice. And yet each one is cut up. Who is inside there cutting up the oranges? Can you please, someone explain to me, how does this work? Who cut up the oranges? I can't think. Till today, I open the peel, I'm like, who cut it up? Who cut it up for me? And they're like juice boxes. You just put them in your mouth and they're delicious and they have juice. Someone injected juice in there and they made sure you should enjoy it. And they cut it up for you so perfectly. And it's not like one is a little bigger and one is a little smaller. It's like someone took a ruler and made sure to measure it so perfectly that it was cut up. And you don't have to take out a knife and start cutting it up. You don't have to do that. And by the way, another thing about oranges. Orange give vitamin C. And guess when oranges grow the best? In the winter. You know why? Because when do humans need vitamin C the most? In the winter. And guess what? One of my favorite examples. What do we need the most in the summer? Watermelon. We need water. And guess what grows best in the summer? Watermelons. So Hashem created a beautiful world. And Shabbat is an opportunity to stop and think to ourselves, Hashem created this world just for me. And I should appreciate it. So you're sitting by the table, you have all these fruits, and you have all the food, and wow, look at this, and this. And the more food you put to the table, the more you're giving honor to Hashem.